everyone, welcome back to Scarecrow Joe's studio. This is not a tutorial, but I do have one more coming up, Halloween themed tutorial before Halloween that will be uploaded probably by the end of this week. But before then, I wanted to take a few minutes just to go over future tutorials that I have that will continue on through the fall season, into winter, and more than likely carry on through the spring. One of the first ones, probably going to be working on in the month of November, are these guys right here. So paper mache owls. And you can make these owls into any kind of a theme that you want. So if you're super into Halloween and you wanted to make a more creepy or dark gothic type of an owl, it's all about the paint. So you can paint it in any fashion that you want. And I'll show you how to create different faces for them, the eyes, how to do this feather work, and of course we'll go over some painting. If you would rather not have it a Halloween based owl, you could do something like this. You could paint it in color choices, coppers and golds, things like that. And with the, let me turn this guy around, I'll turn this one around as well. With the paper mache clay and the texture and this painting technique kind of makes them look like they're actually carved out of wood. So these are things that they can sit in a display case or on a shelf year round if that's, you know, what you choose to do. So that's going to be the first one coming up in November. After that tutorial, I'm going to be diving into showing you how to create a creature bust. I have 3 variations of creature busts made from paper mache that I'm sharing with you right now. So this one right here, this is more of a type of a sea creature. So I'll give you a look at him, his side profile there, and the back of him. So this is one variation on a creature bust that you can create. And then of course I have these 2 as well. This one right here, he's more kind of like a fantasy type of, like a forest god, you know, or a forest entity. So let me give you a look at him. Again, this is 100% paper mache as well. I'll show you how to make horns. And then I sculpted in with the clay, some vine work, things that kind of resemble tree branches. Turn him around so you can get a look at the back of him. And again, with this paper mache clay, the texture comes out really well. So if you're into more of a fantasy type realm, you want to make a fantasy creature, this is something that you can make, you can create as well. The last one that I have to share with you is this one. This is more in the realm of Halloween. It's kind of like a demon, you know, monster creature. This one is paper mache as well. I did incorporate some fur and some hair, so he's a little bit different, and of course darker and a lot more evil than the other 2 I just showed you. But with the techniques that I'm going to show you, you can create any type of monster or creature bust that you desire. The one that I will be working on is going to be Krampus. So if you're familiar with that, and I'm sure most of you are, because I figure, you know, why not bring a little holiday Christmas cheer into the mix? So I'm going to create a Krampus bust. Outside of that, I do have some other things in mind, some things that I'm going to delve into that I've never created before. One of them is going to be dragons. So I will be working on some dragons, probably over the winter and into spring. And some other little things. I have a subscriber that thought creating one of the evil flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz character would be really cool. So that's on my schedule as well to create a tutorial for that. I have not ever made anything like that, so that's going to be something fun and interesting for me. There's going to be some other things as well that I'm going to be getting into that I haven't created before. One of them is going to be mask making. So I'm going to attempt to create a life cast of my face and sculpt out a mask that I can wear, based on silicone and using some other different types of materials that are not paper mache based. So that's something that's going to take me, and if you're going to follow along and create along with me, it will take you away from the realm of paper mache. So those are definitely two things that I've never created before, dragons, and then trying to create a mask. So I'll be getting into that over these next few months. And in between all of that, I'm going to be revisiting some of my older work, and I'll give you a look at some of this stuff. One of them is a fortune teller. Early work. I like the actual fortune teller booth. The character itself, not real fond of. So I'm going to create a different one. And I have something really special in mind that I want to try. Instead of just one single gypsy fortune teller, I'm going to attempt to create Siamese twins that are fortune tellers. So we'll see how that goes. Another big project that I created years and years ago when I first started really getting into paper mache art and building elaborate armatures is this guy pictured here. I'm going to call him the Graveyard Ghoul for lack of a better description for him. And again, it's one of these things where I like the box, the half coffin. He's kind of like a groundbreaker type of a prop. I like the half coffin that I created. I think it's great. But the actual character inside there leaves a lot to be desired as far as interest and bringing out a lot more detail. I'm revisiting these two pieces of art that I created years and years ago because I do feel that over time my skills as a sculptor and as an artist have progressed and I've gotten better. But we're going to see how much better I actually have gotten. So super excited for upcoming tutorials and what I have in mind to share with you all, and I hope that you're excited too. Thank you all for watching all of my tutorials and supporting me with subscribing and sharing the tutorials with others. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Turn on notifications because like I said, I'm going to have a ton of stuff coming your way. It's not just going to end because Halloween season is ending. So on that note, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you real soon in the last Halloween tutorial.